What's good, RBY Pokemon Challenges fam? This is Teo coming at you with yet another run. We just tried Mewtwo in Pokemon Red and Blue with no TMs, 0 DVs, minimum battles, and it got wrecked by Alakazam and Hypno. Now, I'm not sure how much of that was just RNG, but I do have an idea of how we might make this one better. This might actually end up just completely failing though. My idea is to simply fight one additional optional battle to get one more rare candy, and maybe by using that rare candy, we can maybe pop a rare candy before Rival 5, maybe pop a couple before Rival 6, hopefully get to the champion at about the same level, and hopefully Lance isn't as terrible as he was that time. But hey, there's only one way to find out. Let's see if we can get Mewtwo back to the top of the mountain, but this is already pretty ridiculous. I mean, we can basically only take one optional battle and then we'd have to beat the whole game without any resets in order to beat Hypno. I don't even know. I don't even know if this is possible, guys. But we gotta give it a shot. So, let's go. We're gonna start a brand new game. And here, my name. I am I. I am I. Hey. And yeah, we just had Mewtwo. Japanese pronunciation Mewtwo. We gotta take this guy down. Come on. That was ridiculous last time with 12 resets in the entire game. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it hurt my heart, hurt my soul to see that. So I'm going to pick up my Mewtwo and let's give him a much better name. What do I want to do? He's Mutant. There we go, Mutant. I love giving stupid names to these Pokemon sometimes, but here we go, Mutant. Here, we're going to switch Psychic into the top slot. We are going to use Confusion quite a bit, though, on weaker Pokemon. And this should be a really fast run, so I'm just really going to be racing through the game, not messing around a whole lot. And, yeah. Okay, so we can pick up Deliver Oak's Parcel, get the Pokedex, and now we have some stuff to do. So let's go ahead and get through this whole section. Should not be too hard. And we want to pick up this Pokeball just so that we can catch ourselves a good old-fashioned Paris once we get to Mount Moon. Okay, so let's take on this bug catcher who should not be difficult. Sorry, I didn't mean to use disable. That was a misclick. Psychic one-shots there. But we saw last time that Psychic was not one-shotting on Brocky Boy's Pokemon. It's a two-hitter on both of these. Now, you might not, or you might say, like, hey, you could fight that bug catcher and gain, like, 2 levels in Viridian Forest, which is true. It's just that those 2 levels are such little experience that they wouldn't matter in the end. The rare candy that we're going to get later, we could use all the way at the champion. We could just get all the experience. That's probably the play, honestly. So here, let's just get over to this next section where I think Confusion? No, Confusion is still not strong enough. Okay, we're gonna have to go Psychic on things for now. So here's Psychic. I think the Ekans we can take down with Confusion. Nice. We're just at such a low level because we're in the slow level up group that we just don't gain levels like other Pokemon. RIP. And don't get me wrong, if we went hard on TMs and whatnot, we just absolutely crushed the game, but it's the fact that we're not using TMs that makes this one hard, you know? So we've healed up just so that we get more psychics. We're gonna pick up that rare candy. And now we're just gonna make our way through this section. Shouldn't be any real challenges here, but we are gonna catch a Paris very quickly. Okay. That is not a Paris. Nor is that a Paris. Nor is that a Paris. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we gotta get him in the ball. Oh, first attempt. Luck is on our sides, guys. I have the faith. We're going to beat the game with a better score. Maybe. Maybe. That's as much confidence as I have. Maybe. I mean, we could get really lucky and just get better ranges on everything, too. We might have just been getting really bad RNG on that first one. I do not know. Okay. But we take down Zubat. Here, I am going to put on set battle mode. Very important. Now we can get into the super nerd. Psychic. Haha. Psychic. Haha. And hey, I'm psychic. There we go. So we're gonna get the Dome Fossil because Dome is the way that we run, guys. I don't really script anything. This is a big conversation point over in the Pokemon Creators Discord that I share with guys like Scott's Thoughts, Steven Plays, Kangaskhan, Gym Leader Matt, Hidden Jim, Squidgy. We're all over there. We're all chatting. These guys are all about their scripting, except Squidgy. Squidgy is off the dome, and I'm also off the dome because I'm too blind to actually read a script that I would have written anyway, so... Oh, we've been sand attacked. No! Okay. Well, here, we can just Swift. Okay, that's a one-hitter. And Swift. There we go. So we get through. No problem. Our mutant gets through. So here, I'm going to just pop up through this section. We're just going to get the levels while we can. We probably didn't need to go Psychic there. We can go Psychic on Pidgey and go Confusion on Nidoran. Here, I think this one we just go Confusion all the way. These Pokemon all have low special. Nice. But Pidgey is just a little bit bulkier, so that's why I'm going Psychic on it for now. This boyo, though. Oh, get confused. You're wrecked. Okay, and here Confusion. Confusion. Nice. And here we're going to just take on this little boyo here with Psychic. Nice. Now Nidoran Girl should just be 2 Confusions. Should not be hard. Nice, nice. This boyo here should just be a couple Confusions as well. Nice, nice. And now Oddish last time, where now we're strong enough I think we just go Confusion the whole way. Cool. See, this whole section, there's no problems. Like, basically, through the middle game, we're not gonna have any resets, short of just stupid Sand Attack luck against Rival 2. I just don't see a scenario where we ever actually lose a fight in this section of the game. And, yeah, that's part of the benefit of Mewtwo, is that it's just so strong here in the early game that nothing stands up to it. Now here against Drowsy, technically Psychic is our strongest move, so I'm just spamming Psychic against it. And we can go on south to Vermilion. Alright, so here we can just go Confusion on the Pidgeys because they're weak. Here we're going to go Confusion on the Spearow, but we're going to go Psychic on Raticate because Raticate is actually bulkier too. And we can get down to the SSN, where we are going to fight one, count it, one optional battle. This is the only optional battle that I will take. because it's all about XP efficiency here. The single most XP efficient battle in the game is this old guy right here. Because it doesn't matter what level you fight him at, all that matters is that you get the rare candy right there, and you can use that rare candy anywhere in the game, and it will always be XP efficient. So here, I'm going Psychic. Gonna go Psychic again. Here against Kadabra, I'm going to do 2 Swifts, and a Psychic does not quite knock out this Charmeleon, but that's fine. We take it down. We take it down. Now, it's important to note that Rival 3 right there is the reason why 0 DVs Minimum Battles Bulbasaur actually will fail in Pokemon Red and Blue. Even though it gets through Brock very, very easily, it actually fails right there on Rival 3 because he has Smart AI and his Charmeleon will only use Ember. And his Kadabra is 50% to use Teleport or Confusion, but even if it doesn't ever use Confusion, you just won't have enough HP to get through the Charmeleon with a 0 DVs Minimum Battles Bulbasaur. Okay, so let's get into the Misty fight. Here, I'm going to go Psychic, haha! And now I'm Psychic. Do kind of want a special drop, but I don't think it matters. There we go. Misty gets wrecked. Misty can't stand up to Mewtwo. Nobody can stand up to Mewtwo. Mewtwo's the strongest Pokemon in the game. Or so we like to believe, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that if we went like hardcore on TMs, this one would probably crush Alakazam and Hypno, but the problem is that Alakazam and Hypno don't need TMs to beat the game, right? You might win in a speed challenge, but you're never going to win in a resets challenge, I think. Don't get me wrong, I mean, you could sit here and reset over and over again until you get a 0 resets run or something, but... Oops, that was not it. That was it. Okay. So let's take on Lieutenant Surge. Let's wreck this guy. I'm ready for an easy one. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. It was a 2-hitter. Rip. Rip. But now we have beaten Lieutenant Surge. We don't have to backtrack. We can get the bike voucher. And, yeah, you might be asking, hey, this is an optimizing run, so why not use TMs? The whole point is that we finished last time with 12 resets. According to my rule set, a single TM, a normal TM, not a broken TM, a single TM is worth 10 resets. A broken TM is worth 100 resets. But what that means is that we should basically never learn TMs when we're so close to perfection, you know? Like, I just don't think it's necessary, you know? The number of resets that we had doesn't justify, like, going ham with TMs. Now, you could go ham with TMs, and you could probably beat the game without a single reset, but I just don't think it's necessary. Because, man, if we learned Blizzard, we'd probably just wreck the Executor that were causing us trouble. Same for the Pidgeot. Or we could go Thunderbolt and wreck the Pidgeot. Like, all of those would be fine. So, it's really just a matter of, can we, you know, like, if you're going the speed route, then it's all about just what's the most efficient routing, what's the fastest way through the game, but for me, that's just not how I approach the game. I approach the game from, can I beat the game without any TMs, and what does it take? And here, it turns out that without TMs, a Mewtwo is actually worse than an Alakazam and a Hypno, at least up to this point. And it's because this moveset just isn't really good. I mean, Psychic and Swift are a good 1-2 punch, and they worked just fine in Pokemon Yellow. The problem is that more opponents have quote-unquote smart AI here, and will just use either strong physical attacking moves, in the case of Lance, or in the case of the rival, or something like Sabrina, they have Alakazams that will just spam Recover infinitely. So, yeah. Here we can just go Confusion. Let's just wreck. Just absolutely wreck these guys. And I'm going to avoid Rival 4 once again. I don't think it's the play to take him on immediately. I think we start off with Clefairy Girl instead. And just wreck her Pokemon with Psychic. Basically, I just want to put off... what's his butt? Rival 4. As long as possible. Yay, so we're gonna get through this one. And let's go ahead and get ourselves a flying Pokemon so that we have... basically, we're just gonna get all of our housekeeping out of the way here. Okay, that is a Spearow. We like a Spearow. Yes, get in the ball. Haha, got him. Okay, we've set our encounter rate back to 0 just so that we don't have to deal with wild Pokemon. Again, not a true speedrun. If I was truly trying to speedrun, guys, I would do this on 1x speed because that would be the most efficient. And even then, I'd be using X accuracy and X items, because that's the way you speedrun, guys. You know? That's how you actually speedrun these games. Okay, let's get to the Rocket Game Corner. Psychic right there, should do the job, and then Confusion. Easy. And we're gonna grab another PP up. We're just gonna pump these PP ups directly into Psychic. Because that is clearly the play. We just need Psychic. As many hits with Psychic as possible. Okay, so here I'm going to go Confusion on this boyo. Easy win. Okay, we can just grab that guy. Okay, so now we're gonna go down to the bottom floor. Let's save. Let's take on these Rockety Grunts here. That's a one-hitter. We're gonna go Psychic on Sandshrew just to prevent any nonsense. I think it's fine either way, but, you know. Let's take on Giovanni now. That's a Psychic, nice. That is a Psychic, nice. That one was a critical hit Psychic, nice. We'll take it. So let's dig out, and I think I'm gonna go take on Erica right now. I think this is a reasonable play. I think we'll do just fine against her team. So first, we gotta take down the Beauty. I'm gonna go Swift a bunch of times. Think it's fine. Take her down, nice. Okay. And Erica time. Where I think the play is Psychic. That's a one-hitter. This is like a two-hitter on Tangela. And that's a one-hitter, there we go. So we've taken down Erica. We've got 4 badges so far. Feeling good. Feeling very good. And now we can just go right on up to the top of the department store. Let's get ourselves a fresh water. Let's go open up Saffron just real quick. And once again, wreck. So there we go. We're through. Okay, we've already taught fly to that boyo, so let's just get straight over to Rival 4. Okay, so let's try this fight here. I'm going Psychic. That's a 1-hitter. Okay, it's basically a 2-hitter here on the Execute. Psychic takes down Gyarados easily. Swift takes down Kadabra. And Psychic takes down Charmeleon. Perfect. Easy win. We like the easy wins when we're trying to beat the game with a better score than Hypno. I mean, the shocking thing about Hypno was that it had a reset on Brock. It had a reset all the way at the start of the game, and it still finished the entire game with only 4 resets. Like, are you kidding me? That was just stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could have gotten multiple resets on Brock. If Brock just goes hard on attacking, or if he uses Bide turn 1 with his Onix, we get wrecked every time there. So, yeah. So here we are, Marowak. I'm just going to use Psychic and wreck it. Here, Confusion, and Psychic for good measure on Golbat. Let's just take that one down. Here, I'm going to go Confusion. Here on Drowsy, Psychic is technically stronger, so I'm going to do that. There we go. And then finally here, we're just going to spam some Confusions on these Pokemon. Even Raticate, I think, is just fine. Yes. So we get through that whole section. We can save Mr. Fuji. Very, very easy so far. So far being the operative word here. And we can't take a second fight, because a second fight would be equivalent to getting 5 resets, and that would already make us lose to Hypno. So we really just have to win with our team as it is right now, or with our Pokemon as it is right now. Okay, so we're just going to get the lift key because we can. We're going to dig out. We're going to fly back over here to Celadon. Now I'm going to use the Pokeflute. I played the Pokeflute. That's right. I. And here, we're going to get a rare candy and go all the way down this side. Not see any trainers. It's perfect. Perfect, guys. Now we can go here. We can heal up. And it's time to get into Koga's gym. So let's see how this one goes. So here I'm going to start off with Psychic, I think. Swift? Okay. Oh, Swift critical hit. Oh, we're getting the Swift crits. Nice! Haha! You are no match for me. I'm Swift. Okay, let's get into this next fight here. Where, okay. Swift is technically stronger, I guess, because of their high special. No, don't knock yourself out. Oh dear God, that was scary. Okay. And here I'm going to just put some things into the PC that are not necessary. Pokeflute's done. Don't need that TM. No longer need the Sylph Scope. No longer need the Lift Key. No longer need that. And the Bicycle. No longer needed. Okay, cool. Now let's get back over here. Let's take on Koga himself. The man himself. So here we go. Koga time. I'm going Psychic. I'm going Psychic. I'm going Psychic. And, he survives one Psychic, but that's fine. We take him down. Okay, so now, my game plan is to do the Safari Zone. And we are going to actually route down to Blaine. From here is my game plan. We want all the badge boosts before we even take on Rival 5. I don't remember if this was my routing last time or not, honestly. RIP. I've already forgotten yesterday's run. Oh, man. But I definitely know that we want some badge boosts before this one, so... Here, let's dig out. Let's just pop over to the Warden's house real quick to give him his teeth. Though we can't get the rare candy just yet. Oops, we need to go to Celadon. We need to pick up this free little gifty Eevee. I think we did do this routing yesterday. I remember this routing for some reason. So, I'm almost certain that we did this yesterday as well. So, I'm scared, guys. Okay, so we pick up a Water Stone, which is nice. So now, Water Stone on Eevee, good. And HM3 on Eevee as well. Which means we can surf. Okay, we get all the way down to Cinnabar, where now we should be able to just go downstairs, pick up the secret key. Shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, in a normal run, you just pop over here, you'd get Blizzard, you'd be like, haha, I has the super powerful moves, I beat everything. But that's not what we're going for. We're going for minimalism here. So, we're going to go ahead and dig out, and it's time to take on Blaney Boy. So here, I'm going to save, I'm going to answer his quiz, yes. Oh no, I pressed the button twice. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine, guys. Don't worry, we're getting through this. So here, we're gonna say no. Here, we're gonna give another no. Here, we're gonna give a yes, because yes. Here, we're gonna give a no. And now we're through to Blaney Boy. Cool. Let's see how this goes, guys. Fingers crossed. So, Psychic right there is not quite a one-hitter. Okay. Psychic there crits. Psychic there crits. Nice. And we get through on the first attempt. No problem. No problem at all. Cool. But now we have to take on Rival 4. And I have one additional rare candy, so... Or sorry, we have to take on Rival 5. Rip. I said Rival 4. We have to take on Rival 5. And I have one additional rare candy, so part of my thought process is to use that additional rare candy right here. Might help, might not help. Do we go ham? Or do we go rare candy? The rare candy probably doesn't make that much difference here, and this wasn't the one where we really struggled. We really struggled from Rival 6 Lance in the champion, so I'm just gonna try him. I'm just gonna try him as is. This is probably a mistake. Oh, critical hit, nice. Stun Spore is bad, Leech Seed also bad. Okay, Special Drop is fine. Fully paralyzed though. No. Okay. Come on. Swift and Slash ends us. No. But I mean, this isn't a spot where an extra level is gonna help that much, I don't think. Okay, I'd rather be just Leech Seeded than paralyzed. So I'm gonna go with that. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. Oh, but now he uses Rage, so there we go. We get one reset there. But, I mean, that's the whole issue. Like, we don't actually need to do anything there. That's just, you know, RNG, guys. Pure RNG. You know, he doesn't have to go with the whatchamacall strat there. He doesn't have to paralyze us. So, I mean, the paralysis is just bad luck. But now we have to beat the whole game without a single reset from here on out, which is kind of stupid. So, Okay, we take Giovanni down. Now, I think we'll be just fine against Sabrina, but I am going to go back upstairs. We're going to get the extra rare candy up here. Oh god. I mean, I just want to improve the run, and I'm hoping that this extra rare candy will do something for us. But it may not. It may just be, nope, these are the ranges, and rip. Okay, so let's get into this one, where here I'm going Swift. Unless he disables Swift like a jerk. So now, I think the only play is... yeah, this. Okay, so now Alakazam... like, if we get a crit, we're going to do more damage than he can heal, I think. Okay... we disabled Reflect. Okay, that's another special drop. But we get through just based on special drops. Like, special drops are so much more important there. You can go for the... whatchamacall, but it just doesn't really work. The disable strat just doesn't work there. Okay. So now it's on to Giovanni. So here, let's go ahead and get into this fight, where Psychic should just do the job and wreck. Here in this fight, Psychic should just do the job. Confusion? Maybe Confusion just wrecks. Yes, it does. Okay, so those are fine, but now we have to take on Giovanni. And fingers crossed that we get through this one. So here, Psychic should just wreck there. Psychic should wreck there. Psychic should wreck here. Psychic. And then a critical hit Psychic. There we go. So, we're through Giovanni. We're on one reset still from Rival 5. This is identical to previous runs. Oh man. I'm scared now. So here's where we're going to deviate slightly by rare candying here. Like last time we rare candied on... what's her butt? On Lorelei. But this time instead I'm going to rare candy on... wait just a second, did I not get Lapras? Rip. Oh no! We forgot to pick up Lapras! Oh man. The pain is real, guys. Oh, and I don't need to go that route. Come on. There we go. Hey, give me a Lapras. Dude, just give me your Lapras. I always forget sometimes to come here and actually get Lapras. But we need Lapras to know strength. So that was a time waster right there. So strength will get us that rare candy. We're also going to fly up to the power plant. And let's get one more rare candy. But this time, yeah, we're going to pop all our rare candies, except for a couple, just before Rival 4. Or sorry, Rival 6. What am I talking about? Rival 4. We're going to pop all our rare candies before Rival 4. This is how you know I'm just talking as I'm playing, because I can't even remember which rival I'm on. Anyway. So we're going to pop all our rare candies before Rival 6, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that's going to put us in a good position where we're going to actually be able to get through this one fairly consistently. Okay, so here we are. We're ready to take on Rival 6. And I'm going to use 9 rare candies here. I'm going to leave 2. Okay, so we're at level 50 now. Let's see how this goes at level 50. So Pidgeot, not quite a one-hitter there. That's too bad. This should be a one-hitter. That's not quite a one-hitter, but Poison is definitely way, way better than being paralyzed. Alakazam, we're gonna hit with Swift. Oh, the Reflect hurts, though. Okay. We were confused. Oh, but the critical hit. Okay, so we take down Rival 5, or Rival 6. We take down Rival 6 with no resets. Can't even remember which rival I'm up against anymore, guys. This is just rip. Okay. So we can definitely say at level 50, that one still comes down to whether or not we get paralyzed. But that's not even the hardest fight in the game. The hardest fight in the game is still upcoming. Because, yeah, Lancey Boy is going to be a troll, I think. Okay, so we're gonna go Strength right here. This is fine. And a big part of why Lance is harder in this one is because his Pokemon just basically will spam Hyper Beam and Dragon Rage over and over and over again. In Pokemon Yellow, they use non-same type attacks and weaker attacks in the form of moves like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. You might think, oh, those are strong moves, but they're not same type. So they're actually doing less damage than his Hyper Beam spam here in Pokemon Red and Blue. Granted, if we had a Ghost, we would just completely wreck that. And so Gengar might be the Pokemon that actually gets a no resets run here, but... Okay, so we get through that whole section, and onward. Here we can just make our way through. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And we've already picked up everything, so here it's just a matter of buying some full restores and into the Elite Four. Fingers crossed that this goes well. So we've already rare candied up, so there's no need to rare candy before Lorelei here. Oh, that's still not quite a one-hitter though. Okay, we're kind of hoping for a special drop or something here, but that's fine. We'll take that one down. Swift, I think, is the play on Jinx. Cool. Hydro Pump. And Blizzard. No, we've already lost. Or wait, technically no. Well, yes, we've already lost to Hypno. We haven't necessarily lost yet to Alakazam. Okay, we take her down on the second attempt. So, I mean, we are on fewer resets overall right now, but this is not necessarily going to hold up. Let's get into Bruno. Psychic. 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 Psychic, like, this is not difficult at all. Gonna just heal up right here, make sure I get PP back as well. And into Agatha, where Psychic, not quite a one-hitter on Gengar, are you kidding me? Okay, we leveled up. That's good. I like level up there. Okay. And nice, we get through there. Cool. And here, I think we have to pop some rare candies. And here, I don't think it even matters whether or not we have rare candies for the champion, because we're not relying on the badge boost glitch at all. So, yeah, Lancey Boy time. This could be bad. So here, the only play is to go Psychic there. We've taken a Leer, but that should mean that these are one-hitters. Okay, we take that one down, but rip, I didn't Recover PP, no! That was bad, guys. I didn't have any Psychics left when I got to Dragonite. Okay, that was a special drop, that's fine. Okay, that's still a one-hitter. It's a range on these Dragonairs, though. Okay, we take that one down. And then he Hyper Potions, but he Hyper Beams. Are you kidding me? 4 resets so far. Okay, Hydro Pump's not that bad. Okay, we get the range on both of the Dragonairs. Is very nice. Okay, so we can take that one down. Hyper Beam doesn't wreck us. And he has to recharge. Okay, we get through 4 resets going into the champion. Okay. So I'm going to full restore. I'm going to max elixir. But man, Mewtwo is not beating either Hypno or Alakazam. This is bad, guys. Bad. Oh my god. So here we can easily take down that Pidgeot. Here I'm just going to try to take down this Alakazam. Special drop's nice. Okay, and we get him down. Here, I actually think I want to go for some badge boosts on this boyo. If I can. Okay, we disabled Horn Drill. Okay, I've gotten some badge boosts. I'm just gonna go with that. But that doesn't work. Nope. The badge boost strat does not work there. Okay. Okay, we get through the first Pokemon with no problems. Reflect kinda sucks, but we take down Alakazam. Okay, Psychic, not quite a one-hitter. Come on. Okay, we take down Exeggutor, Gyarados, Leers. We survive a slash, and we get through on 5 resets. So, we did knock 7 resets off there. We did add 1 optional battle to get an extra TM. Now, don't get me wrong. I am dead certain we could beat the entire game without a single reset with the Mewtwo by just using TMs. We could get Thunderbolt from Lieutenant Surge, that would help a ton. We could get Blizzard, which would help a ton. That would help on the Exeggutor, that would help on the Gyarados, that would help on the Dragonite. We would just be one-shotting all of those. I mean, we could go Ice Beam if we wanted to be more accurate, but we would be one-shotting on all of those Pokemon, and then we'd have no issues. The Execute, Exeggutor, and yeah, that's the solution here. The problem is, on my tier list, that would cost us so many points that we would necessarily lose at that point. Like, we would lose ground on the other Pokemon at that point, because that's not what my channel is about, right? So, the answer here is, even with optimizations, I mean, you can add 1 additional fight, you can get 1 more rare candy, but this just comes down to RNG at this point. And it's worse than Alakazam and Hypno, because Alakazam and Hypno actually have tools to make these sections pretty consistent. Mewtwo just doesn't have that. So Mewtwo, actually kind of bad for a solo run, unless you're going hardcore into the TMs. And it's only good in a solo run, or it's only better than something like an Alakazam or a Hypno in a solo run if you're intentionally just using all the TMs. Otherwise, it gets wrecked, guys. It gets completely wrecked. It's not that good in a solo run because it doesn't get any level up moves. Its first level up move would be, what is that, Barrier, I think it is? That it would actually get? Sorry, waiting for this to flip back over so I can see my moveset. Yeah, we would get Barrier at 63, but we're never going to hit level 63. And, I mean, Recover's at level 70, and Amnesia's, you know, way up there. We're never getting close. So, Mewtwo, Pokemon Red and Blue, actually worse than Alakazam and Hypno when you take away TMs, and when you try to beat the game on minimum battles. Very interesting result. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna definitely edit this one up and get it up on the channel fairly soon, because to me, this is just mind-blowing. Just absolutely mind-blowing that Mewtwo is worse. But there you have it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Later.